PTCI Channel 2 and PTCI's YouTube channel welcomes you to our coverage of high school football tonight. We are in Spearman, Texas at Lynx Stadium, where the Spearman Lynx are getting ready to take on the West Texas Comanches. A little football game. The Lynx come into this game with a 3-1 record, but they're smarting after this last game as they lost big to Stratford, Texas. The Powers in 2A. Lynx will look to turn that around tonight, see if they can get back in the win column. West Texas comes into the contest 2-2. They've faced some pretty tough competition in those games. West Texas will be kicking off to Spearman. Getting ready to tee off.
For the Lynx, number 5, Jack Wilkerson, and number 11, Brennan Thompson.
Back deep for the Lynx, it will be number 5, the junior running back, Jack Wilkerson, and also the sophomore quarterback, number 11, Brennan Thompson. Those two are carry the heavy load on the offensive end. As far as gaining yards, we'll give you the starters for the Lynx here in just a moment. Here's the approach and the kick. High, short kick. It's going to be caught. It fakes the reverse. As Wilkerson keeps it up past the 25, and they'll mark him down at around the 28-yard line. We do have some yellow laundry on the field, so it looks like we're going to have a flag to start this one off.
We got a penalty marker on the play.
And it's going to be holding on Spearman, so that good, or at least decent field position is going to turn into bad field position because of the holding penalty. So instead of a junior number 54, Ray Edgar, a junior number 55, Tony Varela, a senior number 60, Oscar Barajas, and a senior, number 60, Luke Van Dyke. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Thompson to the right. And there is just nowhere to go, as it looks like they're going to be dropped for maybe another yard loss. So it's going to make it 3rd down, 12 yards to go.
3rd down and 12.
Thompson came into this game. He's the leading rusher, and obviously is the quarterback, the leading passer as well. He's passed for 378 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's also ran for 460 yards on just 40 carries for 10 touchdowns. Quick slant throw, no good. Just a little bit behind Kason Mackey, and it's going to be a 3-and-out as the Lynx are going to be forced to punt. And it will be Mackey back to punt for the Lynx.
Back deep for the Comanches receive the punt, number 11, Jacob Hernandez. Number 20, Judge Sutterfield, the punt for the Lynx.
There's a snap. Able to get the kick off. It's going to be a short one. Takes a Comanche bounce, and it will be blown dead inside the Spearman 40-yard line. It'll be marked at the 36-yard line. That's where the Comanches will take over 1st and 10 with 10:37 left to play here in the first quarter. Comanches will come out 2 splits to each side. Quarterback in the shotgun by himself. There's a snap. He'll keep it off to the left. Breaks the first tackle. And out of bounds. Maybe gained a yard up to the 35, it looks like, where they'll mark him down. So 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Both teams running no huddle. Quarterback off to the right. Trying to get outside, and Thompson's going to drag him out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Able with his speed to get up the field a little bit. So 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Does pull it back into the backfield with him this time. Handoff straight up the middle. Inside the 20. Out of the timeout, back to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the backfield. Man in motion. He'll hand it to him on the jet sweep, and he's going to be shut down right there at the line of scrimmage. Lynx starting defense on the defensive line at defensive end, a junior number 9, Chaz Patterson, and a junior number 55, Tony Varela, and a nose guard, a sophomore, number 52, Ethan Salgado. There's a snap. He'll roll out to his left. Lets it go. He's got a man open at the 10-yard line. Fights his way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Jose Martinez, number 22, help in on the tackle, quickly to the line. They'll snap it, hand it off, and going to be drugged down at about the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
Tackle made by Cooper Campbell.
2 backs to his right. He'll take off that way with the overload. Escapes the first tackler. And into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Comanches strike first. We do have a flag on the field. And it will be on the Comanches. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That was post play, so the touchdown will count. They'll take that penalty on the ensuing kickoff after this conversion attempt. So with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the touchdown play, West Texas will be kicking off from their 25-yard line. So Spearman should get some decent field position out of that.
Number 11, Jacob
Once
Hernandez.
again,
Back deep
for the Lynx will be number 5, Jack Wilkerson, And number 11, Brennan Thompson. Here's the approach and the kick. Angled kick, caught it inside, outside the 40, up to the 45, and just past the midfield stripe. So Spearman will start in Comanche territory, 1st and 10 at the West Texas 49. Actually, they marked the ball just right over the midfield stripe. Thompson in the backfield by himself now. Fakes a quick throw. Now he'll run back to his right, up to the near the 45. Gains, looks like they'll give him all the way to the 45, so it'll be 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Looked like they wanted to see if they could get the defense to bite on a little quick screen outside and then try to run the deep route, but Comanche defenders were ready for that, didn't bite on it, but able to make a decent gain on 1st down. Thompson, quick throw outside, too low. That one's going to be incomplete as he tried to get it to Wilkerson. Mentioned Wilkerson, the starting running back. He's got 31 carries for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he's also the leading receiver, like they just did with that pre-snap penalty. Wilkerson in motion. Snap, all on the ground. Thompson picks it up, rolls out to his right, lets it go deep. And that one almost more intercepted than anything, as number 20, Kason Mackey, was the intended receiver, but there were a couple of defenders, Comanche defenders, closer. One of them, if he turned around, he probably would have had it. So, despite the good field position, Spearman will punt. Actually, they started in Comanche territory, and they'll punt with the line of scrimmage being the ball just in the Lynx territory on the other side of the stripe. Snap is good. And kick by Mackey is good. It'll roll inside the 20, inside the 10, all the way down to the 6-yard line. So a nice punt in that situation. 7:42 left to play here in the 1st quarter. West Texas leads Spearman 7-0. Mentioned the starting defensive line earlier for the Lynx. Their linebackers, a freshman, number 10, Cooper Campbell, a senior, number 20, Judson Sutterfield, a sophomore, number 58, Connor Holton. Handoff up the middle, up to the 10-yard line, so gain of 4 yards, 2nd down, 6 yards to go. And a senior, number 60, Oscar Bajarajas.
Tackle made by number 52, Salgado, and number 10, Cooper Campbell.
Quarterback keeper to the wide side of the field. Gets through the spin through that tackle, still on his feet. He'll have enough for a 1st down near the 20-yard line. Several Lynx there to make the tackle, but it's going to be enough for a 1st down. Penalty will bring it back, though. Ball brought back inside the 10-yard line. Still be 2nd down. defensive backs for the Lynx. A freshman, number 3, Kason Mackey. A sophomore, number 11, Brennan Thompson. A sophomore, number 15, Michael Vera. And a senior, number 22, Jose Martinez. Handoff up the middle. Maybe gained a yard or 2 on the play.
Number 44, Aaron DeLuna with the carry. Brought down by number 52, Salgado, number 55.
So 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Lynx needing a stop here, already trailing by a touchdown. Force a punt and get some decent field position again. See if they can play some mistake-free football. The first defender breaks another tackle, and he's going to have a first down up to the 30-yard line. Just incredible running there by the Comanche quarterback. Not a very big guy, but boy, strong, able to break some tackles there and get the first down. Hand off up past the 40-yard line, dragging defenders up near the 45. Quickly back to the line. Hand off straight up the middle. Avoids a defender there. Still on his feet in Lynx territory inside the 40-yard line. Up to the 38. And West Texas has it rolling on this drive now. That's back-to-back 10-plus yard gains. After converting that 3rd down, we do have a flag on the play. Quarterback keeper. He's got enough for a first down too. Loses the ball though. It flies up in the air. And it was a false start. Since that was a pre-snap penalty, that would negate the play anyway. So even if Spearman had recovered the fumble, it would still be Comanche ball. So ball back at the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Comanches.
Procedure called against the Comanches, be 1st down and 15.
Zero backfield again. Quarterback's going to keep it. Runs out to his right. And he's going to be driven back once he got to the 40. Several links there.
The keeper. Brought down by number 11, Brennan Thompson, and a whole host of links.
Like Brennan Thompson was the first man there.
2nd down and 12.
2nd down, 12 yards to go. There's a snap. Quarterback fakes the run, lets it go over the top. And out throws his receiver. There were a couple of defenders there.
Is overthrown. Brings up 3rd down and 12.
So 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Back in the backfield now with him. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, avoids the first defender, lets it go deep to the corner. Receiver had it in his hands, but unable to hold on to it. Number 20, Judson Sutterfield on the defense. Wilkerson in the backfield with Thompson. Hand it off, fights forward for maybe a yard, yard and a half. Just trying to get a little clearance from that goal line. Second down, we'll call that 9 yards to go.
Second down and 8.
Typically an offense, your goal right here is just to at least get a first down so you can give your punter room, and there's a penalty, another pre-snap illegal motion penalty there, so it's not going to be much of a penalty, but they're going to move it back half the distance. So the ball's back at the 1 yard line. Second down, 10 yards to go. Wilkerson out of the backfield. Thompson will keep it. And looks like he'll fight forward to about the 2. Just a gain of a yard. So third down and 9. Up to the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. 59 seconds left here to play in the first quarter. Still 7-0. West Texas leads Spearman. Lights are on now here at Lynx Stadium as the sun is starting to set. Quarterback rolls out to the wide side, lets it go. He's got a man open at the 10 and brought down at the 5 as he's kind of carried forward on the tackle. Adrian Bonilla on the tackle. First and goal at the 5-yard line for West Texas.
First and goal for the Comanches.
Here's a snap, handoff, down to about the 1-yard line, just shy of the goal. Probably not even the length of the football away from the end zone. We've got an injured Lynx on the field. So we'll take a timeout with 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. West Texas 7, Spearman 0. He is up on his feet. Looks like that's number 22, senior defensive back, Jose Martinez. Hopefully he'll be okay. So second and goal from just outside the end zone. Clock running again. Under 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Handoff, ball, head of the running back made it in, but the ball did not. So just shy of the goal line. And looks like that will be it for the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, West Texas leads Spearman 7-0. inside the 5-yard line. Second down, they were within a football length of the goal line and able to hold them out and get the turnover here on third down. 11:55 left to play here in the first half. Now they'll have to get their offense moving, something it did not do at all really in the first quarter. Snap, handoff to Wilkerson, breaks outside past the 5-yard line and up to the 10-yard line. So already a first down. He's just past the 10. It looks like that defensive stop has ignited the Lynx a little bit here.
That's a First National Bank first down.
Wilkerson in motion and another pre-snap penalty, false start. And those are killing. Those are drive killers, and they've been drive killers for the Lynx tonight. It's been hard to get anything going when you're going backwards five yards every drive. There's a snap, quarterback keep it. Thompson to the right. He'll drag defenders up to the 10-yard line. So second down. Looks like they'll mark him a yard.
Gain of about 4. Second down.
About 4 on that, so it'll be second down, 11. And on the reverse, read well there by the West Texas defense as he's brought down at the 10-yard line.
Judd Sutterfield with the carry. Brought down for no.
Man in motion. He'll give it to him on the jet sweep, trying to get wide, cuts up to about the 34-yard line.
Number 3,
Kaysen Mackey on the carry. Again, Mackey just a freshman.
Second down and 6.
The Lynx, they've got a couple of ball handlers that are freshmen. Of course, a sophomore quarterback as well. A little more experience on that starting line with juniors and seniors there. Thompson will keep it to the short side and fights up past the 35 to the 36.
Gain of about 2. Brings up third down and
That'll make
4.
it third down and 4 yards to go. Just under 9 minutes left to play here in the first half. Wilkerson in motion out of the backfield. Thompson straight up the field. He stutter stepped, cut back, and a great move. That's going to move the chains as he's up to the 42-yard line. First and 10, Spearman Lynx. Thompson came into this game with a pair of touchdown catches. Only 5 catches, but 2 of them for touchdowns. Has 117 yards on the season. Play clock under 10, still getting the call from the sideline. They'll stack receivers over here to the left. Quick throw out to Wilkerson. Avoids the first defender, but brought down after a few yard gain at the 48-yard line.
Made on the play by number 5, Caleb Lenamy.
That's going to make it fourth down and 5, maybe 4 yards to go.
And 5.
Looks like the Lynx are going to line up to keep their offense on the field. We may see them punt out of this formation, though. We'll see. And got him to jump. Deep throw. He's got a man out there. Caught. And that's what you do when you get the defense to jump. You go ahead and take advantage. Jack Campbell, number 7, the junior, with the catch. Yes, it is offsides on the Comanches. So Spearman, he is striking within striking distance at the 12, between the probably 12 and 13 yard line, looks like there. That's the old Aaron Rodgers play. You see him do that. He'll get a guy pulled off sides for the Packers, and he chucks that sucker deep and gets him a touchdown every once in a while. There's an inside pass on that. Out of the timeout. Overload to the left. Thompson rolls out that way. Pass to the corner. Caught. Touchdown, Lynx. That was caught by Judson Sutterfield. So the Lynx, who looked hapless on the offensive end in the first quarter, hardly an offensive yard gained, gets their first possession of the second quarter and goes 99 yards for the touchdown. They'll line up in the swinging gate. Man in motion, they'll go for 2. And it's caught by Jack Wilkerson. So his 6th. Kicking off for the Lynx, it will be number 14, Miguel Zamora. Short kick, picked up near the 30, bringing it across field. He's past the midfield stripe, and the Comanches will have it 1st and 10 in Lynx territory. And it looks like about the 46-yard line, so a very good return. Not the best coverage there by the Lynx. Didn't move it back a yard to the 47. They take over with 6:38 left to play here in the first half. Fakes the handoff, throws it out wide. Avoids the first defender down the sideline up near the 40-yard line.
Pass completed to number 4, Jonah Villanueva. Ran out of bounds by number 11.
We call that a gain of 6 yards. Second, 4 yards to go.
Second down and 4.
Comanches quickly to the line again. Minutes left to play here in the first half. Fakes the handoff, throws it out wide. That one incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Falls incomplete. Brings up second down and 10.
Low snap, picks it up, rolls to his right, lets one go over the middle. It's caught at the 10-yard line, avoids the defender, in for the touchdown. So West Texas answers quickly with a 48-yard touchdown drive. It didn't take much more than a minute off the clock. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion. Here's a snap, rolls to his left, lets it go over the middle, back of the end zone. It's caught, wide open, 5:49 left to play here in the first half. West Texas now leads Spearman 15-8. West Texas set to kick off. Wilkerson and Mackey back deep for the Lynx. West Texas breaks their huddle. Ball been whistled, ready for play. Short, high kick, caught, bobbled. Ball on the ground. There's a flag on the field too. That was quite a shot. The Lynx player who caught that jarred that ball loose. He's down on the 35-yard line. Now back up on his feet. Looks like he'll take a knee just to gather himself. We'll see what the penalty is here.
Personal foul targeting called against
and
the
a
Comanches.
targeting call against West Texas, as it did look like when he came in on that hit that he was leading with his head. I'm not sure what the ruling is on that specific player. You know, in Texas, usually with the UIL, whatever the rule book is for NCAA, it's the same for high school too, so he may be done for the night. Looks like West Texas will be forced to re-kick. So they'll mark off the 15-yard penalty from the 25 back to the 25-yard line. So it should be good field position for the Lynx.
Number 5, Jack Wilkerson.
Wilkerson and Thompson back deep now. They're standing about their own 35-yard line for this kickoff. They'll kick it across the field and out of bounds right at midfield. Looks like Coach Witten wants them to force them to kick it again, so they'll move it back 5 to the 20-yard line, and West Texas will have to kick off again.
After the penalty, Comanches will kick off from the 20-yard line.
Thompson and Wilkerson will move up past their own 40-yard line as the deep men for the Lynx. Wilkerson and Thompson in the backfield. Wilkerson in motion out of the backfield. Thompson straight up the field to the right. He's into the open. Avoids the defender. He's up to the 20, the 15. Fighting forward all the way to the 10-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Lynx. Beautiful running there by Thompson.
That's enough for another First National Bank. First down. First and goal for the Lynx at the Comanche 9-yard line.
Clock nearing the 5-minute mark left here in the first half. There's a snap, handoff to Wilkerson, straight up the middle, inside the 5-yard line.
Number 5, Jack Wilkerson.
All the way down to the 3.
Brought down by number 5, Caleb Lenamy.
So second down and goal.
3-yard line. Be second and goal from the 3.
Play clock, they'll let it run down. They're going to call a timeout with 1 second left on it. 3:36 left to play here in the first half. West Texas leads Spearman 15-8, but the Lynx are inside the 5-yard line. So out of the timeout, third and goal from the 2-yard line.
Back to action on the field, third down and goal for the Lynx.
Thompson and Wilkerson in the backfield.
Number 14. Back deep for the Comanches. Number 4.
Ball on the tee for the Lynx. Zamara kicking off again.
And it's caught about the 30-yard line. Flag on the field.
Pass completed for the Comanches. Penalty marker on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield.
Ineligible receiver downfield for West Texas, so they'll bring that one back 5 yards. It'll still be.
Excuse me, the pass was incomplete. Penalty is declined, brings up.
Oh, they'll
second down
decline
and
the
10.
penalty, leave it at 2nd and 10. Two backs to his right, man in motion, hands it to him on the jet sweep. Got those guys as blockers. Busting through there, though, to stop the play. Great defensive effort. Oscar Barajas on the tackle there. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. He'll roll out to the wide side. Under pressure now, he's going to take off and run. He's got the 1st down up to the 45 before he's pushed out of bounds. That quarterback is fast. You cannot let him break containment, because he'll do that every time. Ball marked at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:51 left to play here in the first half. Plenty of time for the Comanches to get on the board again. Hand off to the running back to the right, up past midfield. Takes on the tackler.
Brought down by number 15, Michael.
The opposite side, so couldn't see what possibly would have been the call. Just guessing at it. They waved it off. Quarterback keeper to the left, up to the 30-yard line near the 1st down marker, out of bounds.
With the keeper. Ran out of bounds by number 11, Brennan
Clock
Thompson.
stops with 2:14 left to play.
2nd down and 1.
2nd down, about 1 yard to go, probably less than that even. The Lynx have got to find a way to keep containment when he runs the ball. Quarterback flings it out to the side. Short gain. Ball loose. Spearman has it in their hands. Holding it up saying we got it, but probably an incomplete pass. So 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Like I said, less than 1 really. Rolls out. Quarterback's going to keep it. Busts through. He's up to the 20, the 15. And it will be a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Just under 2 minutes left here in the first half.
The 1st down and 10 for the Comanches at the Lynx 14-yard line.
Hands it off straight up the middle.
Hand off to
Be brought down just before the 10-yard line. Looks at the 11-yard line.
Of about 3. Brought down by a whole host of Lynx.
So 2nd down, 7 yards to go for the Comanches. They'll take their time. So they'll move them back 5. They may decide to kick it after that. And doesn't look like they will. Looks like they're going to go for 2 again.
After the penalty,
Overload backfield to the right. Drops back to pass. Lets one go to the corner. He's got a guy wide open. It's caught for 2 with 58 seconds left to play here in the first half. West Texas now leads Spearman 23-15. Thompson and Wilkerson in the backfield. Wilkerson in motion out of the backfield. Thompson straight up the field. He'll cut it out to the left. He's up past midfield. Down the sideline at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Spearman Lynx. 60-yard touchdown from Brennan Thompson. And just like that, Spearman has the opportunity to either tie it up or take the lead. Or actually just tie it up as they're trailing by 2. They'll line up in the swinging gate. Man in motion, quarterback keeps it out to the right. Lets one go towards the end zone and incomplete. So with 46 seconds left to play here in the first half, it's West Texas 23, Spearman 21. Set to kick off again for the Lynx. Here's the approach, kick, kicks it deep, picked up inside the 10-yard line. Up past the 30-yard line as he weaves past some defenders and knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Late flag. That may help their field position here in just a moment, as that's going to be a personal foul.
Personal foul called against the Lynx.
So that'll give them 15 free yards. Ball all the way up to the midfield stripe with 37 seconds left.
After the penalty mark off, the first down and 10 for the Comanches.
And Comanches have shown they can move the ball quickly. Of course, it only took the Lynx.
Foul called against the Lynx.
A personal foul penalty is going to bring that back 15 yards. We've had way too many of those. I believe that is the third one tonight already on the Lynx. And West Texas has had a couple of them too. And as they say, kind of chippy out there. 24 seconds to go here in the first half. First and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Lynx. And another flag on the field, and it's going to be a substitution penalty that'll move it back 5 to the 25. So first and 15. And it may get to the point now where the Lynx may just want to get to the half. They'll stack receivers over here to the left. There's a snap. Thompson escapes outside and gains about a yard on the play.
Gain of about 11.
Second down.
First down, gain of about 6, excuse me.
Actually, gain of about 6, so second down, 9 yards. And looks like both teams will just let the clock run down as the final seconds run off.
announcement for you. We are having trouble with the plumbing down below the stands. If you need to use the restroom, please go across the alley to high school. Facilities will be unlocked. The Lynx Marching Band.
But Spearman was able to stop them, and then after doing absolutely nothing offensively in that first quarter, took the ball 99 yards for their opening score on that drive.
West Texas
Actually
High will be
scored all 21 of their points in that second quarter.
For the Lynx, number 14, Miguel Zamora.
West Texas will get the first possession of this second half. They'll try to extend their lead.
Back deep for the Comanches.
Miguel Zamora, number 14, will kick off again.
Jonah Villanueva.
Zamora, a sophomore. Lynx still huddled up. And as they spread out, so will West Texas. Here's the approach and the kick. That one bounds to him at the 15, pitches it off up to the 30, the 35, the 40, still cuts into just an incredible jump cut to avoid the defender. Finally brought down at just outside the 45-yard line. So
number 10, Cooper Campbell. Number 3, Kason Mackey.
that's where West Texas will have it.
Number
First
4,
and 10.
First down and 10 for the Comanches at their own 46-yard line.
Spearman defense, they've got to find an answer for the running quarterback for the Comanches. He's kind of had his way. He'll keep it to the outside then, force him to cut back inside. That was the first step. Too many times he was able to break outside containment. Did gain 4 yards on the
Comanches at the Lynx 35.
slot back in motion. Hand it to him on the jet sweep. 2 defenders there to shut that one down in the backfield.
Number 4, Villanueva with the carry. Brought down by number 60, Oscar Barajas, and number 10, Cooper Campbell.
Barajas and Campbell in on the tackle. Roll to his left. Avoids the first defender. Lets it go deep. He's got a man out there. Touchdown. So the Comanches on their first drive of the second half extend their lead, which now stands at 29-21.
Harvey for a touchdown.
And they'll line up for the conversion. Looks like they'll line up for 2.
21, Jaron Adams with the touchdown.
Overload to the left. He'll sprint out that way. Quarterback keeper tries to cut it back inside. They stop him. Did reach the ball out. They'll say yes, it is good. So with 10-18 left to play in the third quarter,
West Texas 30.
it's
Your Spearman Lynx 21.
31-21.
Comanches. Number 3, Cruz, back deep for the Lynx. Number 11, Brennan Thompson, and number 5, Jack Wilkerson.
Here's the approach. Short kick. Caught at the 35. And brought down near the 40-yard line.
Number 10, Cooper Campbell.
It'll be first and 10 at the 39-yard line for the Spearman Lynx.
First down and 10 for the Lynx.
They now trail by 10 points. Overload to the short side. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's past midfield. That's going to be enough for a first down. The ball, they'll mark it right on the 50. It looks like no, in Comanche territory at the 49.
First down.
Thompson showing some of his explosiveness as well. Back in motion across the formation. A sprint here to the bottom side as Thompson trying to get outside, cuts inside the defender. Kind of slipped. Did get inside the 25-yard line.
Number 11, Brennan Thompson with the carry.
So a gain of about, looks like they'll give him 6 on that. So second down, 4 yards to go.
Second down and 4 for the Lynx at the Comanche 24-yard line.
Snap to Thompson, fakes the handoff. No, he does give it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to the right. He'll fall forward to about the 21.
With the carry.
It's going to make it third down and short.
About 3. Penalty marker on the play.
You have a penalty, and it
against the Lynx.
It is against the Lynx. So instead, it'll still be second down, but they'll move them back. Looks like it was holding. They'll move them back 10 all the way back to the 35-yard line. So instead, it's going to be second down, 15 yards to go.
After the penalty mark off will be second down and 16.
That's the way Wilkerson will go. Stiff arms the first man, dives inside on the spin, past the 20-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Great bit of running there by Jack Wilkerson to get that first down at the 19-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field. 7:33 left in the third quarter. West Texas 31, Spearman 21.
That'll be their first. First down and 10 for the Lynx.
First and 10 for the Lynx. Hand off to Wilkerson. He's into the open at the 10, the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown. Jack Wilkerson. 19-yard touchdown run. Will get the Lynx a little bit closer. They'll line up, swinging gate. Trailing by 4. Looks like they're going to line up for
Kicking off for the Spearman Lynx, number 14, Miguel Zamora. Back deep for the Comanches.
Zamora will kick off again
Number 4,
for the Lynx.
Jonah Villanueva. And number 3, Avion Cruz.
Here's the approach and the kick, a short one. Comanches jump on it in a hurry. Ball at the 43-yard line, and I don't think they wanted anything to do with kicking it deep and having them return it again. As he ended up there near midfield with that one.
At their own 43-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 43. Red zone. It will be 1st and 20 back at the Comanche 34-yard line.
And 20.
Split 1 to the far side, 2 to the near. Quarterback drops back. He's under pressure. Tried to get a screen to his running back, but the pressure was too quick. Couldn't get it away in time.
Brings up 2nd down and 20.
Forced kind of a bad throw on that one, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20. Be surprised to see the quarterback try to keep this one running now. He'll roll out to his left, cuts back inside, back to his right, into the open field, the 45, the 50. He's into Lynx territory at the 30, and finally brought down near the 25-yard line. This using his fantastic speed. As they'll 1st and 10 to 24, but it's going to be brought down once again, this one at midfield.
Texas.
Spot foul will take place there at the 50, it looks like. The ball is brought back to the 40-yard line, so it'll still be 2nd down.
After the
14 yards to go. Take off on the scramble. He's going to be stopped short. Pushes his way forward back to about the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 4th down and short. Connor Holton, number 58, and number 52, Ethan Salgado on the tackle. So 4th and a yard to go. Shotgun snap. He'll roll out to his left. Lets one go. He's got a man open. It's caught. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Just too much of a threat of a run. Left the receiver open right along the top sideline and took it the distance for the touchdown. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion, 2 to the near sideline, 1 split to the top side.
Overload backfield to the right, lets the pass go over the middle, wide open.
2-point conversion. To
Two-point conversion is good. 5:28 left to play here in the third quarter. The score now 39-28 in favor of West Texas. Thompson and Wilkerson back deep once again for the Lynx.
Number 5, Jack Wilkerson, and number 11, Brennan Thompson.
And a deep kickoff is going to be caught at the 20-yard line. Fake the reverse as Thompson keeps it. Cuts back up the field, up past the 40-yard line to about the 43. Near the 44-yard line. That's where the Lynx will have it, 1st and 10.
The first down and 10 for the Lynx at their own 44-yard line.
Lynx with 2 splits to the top of the formation. Tied in, comes across the block for Wilkerson. And Comanche shut that one down after a short gain. He does get past the 45 to the 46. It'll be 3rd down
and 8 yards to go.
So big down here for the Lynx. Already trailing by 11 and struggling to stop the West Texas offense. They'll need a big play here. Wilkerson in motion out of the backfield. Thompson fakes the throw, up through the middle, spins and avoids the tacklers, gets the 1st down into Comanche territory at the 44-yard line.
That'll be enough for another First National Bank 1st down.
It's fantastic running there by Thompson. The referee discussing the call. And they are waving off the penalty, probably discussing whether he was down far enough down the field, whether it was going to be that ineligible call. So no call there. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Wilkerson motions out of the backfield. Thompson will keep it to the short side on top. Busts through as he still carries the defenders. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. Nice bit of running, also some power, but a penalty will bring it back. Not sure what the penalty yards are tonight, but it's obviously quite a bit for both teams. We've got an injured player on the field. We'll take a timeout. 3:17 left to play. Here in the 3rd, West Texas leads Spearman 39-28. Obviously, thoughts and prayers. The injured player for Spearman, trying to get their team riled up and ready to go. Second down and 10 for the Lynx. Actually, second down and 20 from their own 46-yard line. Both coaches giving their final instructions as they return. Teams have returned to the field now. Coach Whitten taking a little bit longer to make sure his guys know exactly what he wants. Coaching staff for the Lynx while we've got a little time. Aaron Whitten, the head coach. His assistant coaches, Alan Morrow, Bo Gibson, Todd Baird, Tate Batten, Brian Mancini, Brandon Geip, and Chad Wilkerson. Not sure. They're waiting for the ball, almost receive it almost like a punt, so that's definitely not what you want. Well, you hit your man in stride, and that play, Thompson maybe with the pressure, took just a little too long. So third down, 20 yards to go.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up third down and 20 for the Lynx.
Low snap, Thompson handles it okay, lets one go to Wilkerson. And that one's going to be incomplete, but a flag flies, and that's going to be pass interference. Looked like he got there just a second early. Pretty close play, kind of bang, bang. Nevertheless, it will be pass interference. That comes with an automatic first down. So even though that'll only give them 15 or yardage up to the 45, it still will be a first down. So into Comanche territory for the Lynx. Under 3 to play here in the third. Lynx trailing by 11.
First down and 10 for the Lynx at the Comanche 45.
Thompson takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He'll go out to the right, bust up through the line, up to the 40-yard line, still fighting his way forward to the 39.
Brought down by number 2.
Play clock under 10. Tight end in motion. They'll overload to the left, hand off to Wilkerson, and he fights his way forward inside the 35 for a first down.
Gain of about 1.5 would be enough for another First National make. First down.
Fakes the handoff to Wilkerson, throws, and just too strong for Sutterfield. Looked like might have gone through his hands as he leaped up for it. But
for number 20, Sutterfield falls.
It's going to be second down, 10 yards to go.
For the Lynx at the WT 35.
Sutterfield had good position on the defensive back. Looked like Thompson would have taken a little bit off of that one. That would have been a nice completion. Overload set to the right. He'll drop back to pass. Rolls out to his right. He's going to take off and run. He can be knocked out of bounds. Looks like probably a yard loss on the play. So third down and 11. Lynx will go for it here. Under a minute here in the third.
So fourth down and 9.
Too long for a field goal, too short of a field really to punt. And a timeout is called by the Lynx. 21 seconds left here in the third. They trail West Texas 39-28. And the Lynx are going to have to do something that they have been unable to do this entire second half, and that is stop West Texas from driving down the field and scoring. There's the handoff to the running back. Tries to break it outside. Several Lynx there. Gain of about 3 on the play.
With the carry. Brought down by
up to the 38-yard line.
Ethan Salgado.
Second down, 7 yards to go. We've got a
Josh Garza.
Time out of the field as that is the end of the third quarter. West Texas leads Spearman 39-28.
First down and 10 for the Comanches at the Lynx 28.
Man in motion behind the quarterback. Cuts inside, diving through defenders. He'll finally be brought down. But not till he got a decent gain.
Brought down by number 10, Cooper Campbell.
All the way up to about the 22-yard line.
Gain of about 7. Second down and 3.
Second down, 3 yards to go. Wing back in motion, fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeps it to the right. Busted outside. And he's got enough for a first down, brought down near the 15-yard line. Not only has he got quick straightaway speed, he's got quick lateral speed as he jump cut to the outside to avoid a defender and just out there in open space there for a few steps because of it.
15-yard line.
Spins into the end zone for the touchdown. And West Texas extends their lead. Comanches line up, 2-point conversion attempt. Low snap, quarterback picks it up, lets one go towards the end zone. Receiver slides underneath it and catches it. It's good. 9:38 left to play. West Texas now leads Spearman 47-28. Here's the kick, a squibbler. Going to be dropped on it.
Kick is fielded by
drop on it on the up end at the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Lynx.
Down at the 34-yard line.
Right there, and they are in desperate need of a touchdown now, trailing by 19. Two splits to the top side of the formation, one to the bottom side. Hand off to Wilkerson up inside.
Number 5, Jack
He's
Wilkerson,
past the
carry,
35
gain
up to
about
the
2.
36. Second down,
That
8
made
yards
play
to
by
go.
number 54.
West Texas has started to collapse that inside run quite a bit.
Rocky Ricewick. 2nd down and 8 for the Lynx.
And we've got a pre-snap flag on the field. Thompson in the backfield by himself. Fakes the quick throw. He'll run it straight up ahead. Still on his feet.
Number 11, Brandon Thompson with the carry.
And down at the 43-yard line.
Brought down by number 50, Isaiah Gonzalez. Gain of about 2. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Man in motion and two men moving. That's going to be a false start. Illegal motion was kind of take your pick there, so
False start called
they'll
against
move
the
it back
Lynx.
5. And the
After
Lynx
the
will have
penalty
to go
mark off,
12
it'll
for a
be
first
second
down.
down and 13.
Wilkerson comes in motion, fakes the pitch to him. Thompson heads back, top side. He's got the first down and finally brought down
Number 11, Brennan Thompson
about the
with the
27-yard line. So 1st and 10 as Spearman continues to
keeper.
get
And number 3,
to move the ball in this drive.
That's enough for another First National Bank first down.
Look to the sideline for the play call. Hand off to Wilkerson. He busted outside. He's got enough for a first down. Spins forward
Jack Wilkerson
inside the
with the
15-yard line.
Gain of
Another
about
first
13.
down for
That's enough
Spearman.
for another First National Bank down.
Clock nearing the 6-minute mark, left to play. Pistol formation. They'll give it off to Sutterfield, and he's going to be wrapped up near the 15. So a little bit of a loss on that play. Second down, we'll still call it 10.
No gain on the play.
Another huge down here for the Lynx, as they have got to find a way to get into the end zone if they want any chance to stay in this one, already trailing by 19. Wilkerson in motion out of the backfield. Thompson back the other way, up to the 10, and brought down at the 9-yard line.
Brought down at the 9-yard line.
That'll make it 4th down and about 5 yards to go.
Gain of 5 brings up 4th down and 5.
Obviously, at this position in the field, this time frame left in the game, at about 4 minutes left, it definitely will go. 2 splits here on the near side. Wilkerson in motion that way as well. Quick throw out to him. He's got it, and he's going to be brought down short.
Completed to number 5, Jack Wilkerson. Stop made
Ball
up
will
by
be turned
number 3,
over on
Cruz.
downs with 3:46 left to play.
Be turnover on downs. Be first down and 10 for the Comanches at their own 7-yard line.
First and 10 from the 7. Quarterback line, and nobody's going to catch him. 85 yards for the touchdown.
For an 85-yard touchdown run.
There's too much speed, able to get to the edge, and nobody was going to catch him. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion. They'll overload the backfield to the left. 2 receivers that way as well. Quarterback is going to be dropped right there. No good on the 2-point conversion. So with 2:45 left to play, it's Spearman 28, West Texas 53. Wilkerson, and Thompson back deep once again for the Lynx.
Kicking off for the Comanches, number 3, Cruz. Back deep for the Lynx, number 5, Wilkerson, and number 11, Brandon Thompson.
And here's the kick. Scribbler again. And he'll fall on top of it as he had a little trouble with it.
Kickoff is fielded by Casey Mackey.
34-yard line.
34-yard
First
line.
and 10
First
for
down
the
and 10
Lynx.
for the Lynx at their own 34.
Thompson takes a play clock now under 10 seconds, minute and a half left in the contest. Ball dropped. Thompson just has to drop on it.
Brings up 4th down and
as he had Adrian Bonilla in the backfield with him. So it's going to be 4th and very long, and the punt team will come out for the Lynx. As we dip under a minute left to play in this one. There's the snap, and play was whistled dead first. And a
penalty marker on
false
the play.
start
False
penalty
start against the Lynx.
on the Lynx. So they'll move back another 5. Quarterback takes the snap, drops to a knee, and that will be it. They'll allow the final 15 seconds to tick off. West Texas has come to Spearman and defeated the Lynx 53-28. As I mentioned earlier, they will improve to 3-2. The Lynx will have the same record. We thank you for joining us here tonight on PTCI Channel 2 and our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always go to YouTube. You can look up PTCI on there. You can see not only the live streaming, but you can see the games that have been archived that we've filmed before, and other different things that PTCI has filmed as well. You can also go to, when you're looking for what games that we're actually live streaming, if you go to ptci.net, up in the light blue section, there's in white lettering, it'll say live stream, and if you click there, you can go to the game just like tonight's. We thank you for joining us again and hope you'll